What shall this speech be spoke for our excuse, or shall we on without apology?
The date is out of such prolixity. We'll have no Cupid hoodwinked with a scarf, bearing a Tartar's painted bow of lath, scaring the ladies like a crow-keeper, nor no without book prologue faintly spoke, after the prompter for our entrance. But let them measure us by what they measure, we'll measure them and measure be gone.
Give me a torch. I'm not for this ambling. Being but heavy, I will bear the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
Believe me, you have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground I cannot move.
You are a lover, bars Cupid's wing, and soar above a common bound.
I am too sore and pierced with this shaft to soar with his light feathers. And so bound, I cannot bound a pitch above doing woe. Under love's heavy burden do I sink.
And to sink in it should you burden love. Too great oppression for such a tender thing.
Is love a tender thing? It is too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and it pricks like a thing.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking, and you beat love down. Give me a case to put my visage in, a visor for a visor. What care I? What curious eye doth code deformities? Here are the beetle brow shall blush for me.
Come knock and enter, and no sooner in, but every man betake him to his legs.
A torch for me, let wantons light apart, tickle the senseless rushes with their heels. For I am proverbed with a grandsire phrase. I'll be a candle holder and look on. The game was never so fair, and I am done.
Tut unto the mouse the constable's own word. If thou art done, we'll draw thee from the mire of this Sir Revelant's love, wherein thou stickest up to the ears. Come, we waste daylight. Ho!
Nay, that's not so.
I mean, sir, we waste our lights in vain. The lights by day. Take our good meaning, for our judgments sits there. Time in that are once in our 5 wits.
And we mean well in going to this mask, but 'tis no wit to go.
Why, may I ask?
I dreamt a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed asleep while they do dream things true.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab has been with you. She's the fairest midwife, and she comes in shape no larger than an agathon on the forefinger of an elderman. Drawn with a team of little atomi, they go over men's noses as they lie asleep. Her carriage is an empty hazelnut, made by the joiner squirrels or old grub. Time out amid the fairest coachmakers. Her wagon spokes are made of long spinner legs. Her cover made of the wings of grasshoppers. Her traces of the smallest spider web. Her collar of the moonshine's watery beam. Her whip the cricket's bone in the lash of film. Her wagoner, a small gray-coated gnat, not half so big as a round little worm, pricked from the lazy finger of a maid. And in this state, she gallops night by night throughout lovers' brains, and then they dream of love. Over courtiers' knees that dream on curses straight, over lures' fingers who straight on kisses dreams, which oft the angry mab with blisters plague, because their breath with sweet meats tangled on. Sometimes she gallops over a courtier's nose, over 10 dreams he of smelling out a suit. And sometimes comes she with a tither pigtail, tickling a person's nose as they lie asleep. Then he dreams of another benefice. Sometimes she's driven over the soldier's neck, and then she dreams of cutting foreigners' throats, of breeches ambusados, Spanish hands of hell's 5 phantoms dreams deep, and then anon. Drums in the ear, at which she starts and wakes, and being thus frightened, swears a prayer or two, and sleeps again. This in that very mab that plights the manes of the horses in the night, and bakes the ell-locks in the foul sluttish hair, which once untangled much misfortune bods. This is the hag, when maids lie on their backs, that presses them and leads them first to bear, making them a woman of good carriage. This is she.
Peace, peace, Mercutio, peace. Thou talkst of nothing.
True, I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but wind fantasy, and more inconsistent than the wind whose woos even now the frozen bosom of the north, and being angled puffs away from thence, turning his side to the dew-dropping south.
This wind you talk of blows us from ourselves. Supper is done, we shall come too late.
I fear too early, for my mind misgives, some consequence yet hanging in the stars shall bitterly begin his fearful date, with their night's revels, and expire the term of a despised life, closed in my breast, by some vile forfeit untimely death. But he that hath the steerage of my course direct my sail. On, lusty gentlemen.
Strike drum.
Yes!
Bloopers!
Straight in your throat.
Can we cut that? Austin, cut the
No.
camera.
It's fine.
Bloopers.
Just go.
What if I just give you a haircut?
Austin, just do that. Just pretend to stab her in the back.
Wait, that could be in bloopers too, where you just go like that and then go like that.
Oh, yeah,
That
no.
little part.
And then you do.
Murray, I'm gonna literally sacrifice you right now. And there are innocent people over there watching me sacrifice you.
Without dying.
Okay.
Peace, Mercutio,
Wait, I
peace.
wanna get this.
Thou talkest of nothing.
You might get.
No.
Austin, go off it. Yes.
Not sharp, stupid.
It's pointed.
On.
It is on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, wait, I got this.
Okay.
Alright.
Right off.
You can stop it, it's a little red button on the
Ty, you
side.
got a lot of thing in your hand.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
whatever.
do.
Just read. Actually, no. Ow.
I got you.
Now talks of nothing. Okay.
Good carriage. This is she.
Yay! Ah, got him.
Peace, Mercutio, peace. Okay, the next, to
You
make
did, like,
that
super easy.
slightly more realistic.
Shout out Natalia.
Oh, there's stuff in there.
Bloopers.
No.
What?
Let's go look at the turtles. I texted my mom. Yeah, the turtles. That's still on.
Austin! No, please, don't. I will actually die. Austin!
Oh, I forgot you can see me moving.